Where's the microphone? What's your name?
Tony.
What's your name? Tony. What's it, Tony? Mine's... What? It's going over there. I don't like standing next to people that I'm reading for. Anyway, Tony, you're on the hot spot tonight, right? You look uncomfortable, you know, used to. Are you not used to having something that size? What's up? I heard your missus is pregnant. You've obviously not got it in you. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but you don't look as if you've got it in you to be truthful. But apparently so. Anyway, Tony, come on, pull a couple of my cards. It's probably the only thing you've pulled in a while. Choose three cards. Oh no, that one. Don't look at me funny. You look familiar. Have I met you before? What do you mean? Give me them back. I'm not a fucking magician. Give me them back. I'm a psychic, not a magician. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony. Tells me you might ditch your wife and get a man, is that correct? And then he's still early, Tony. Why are you covering yourselves? Kidding you on?
I thought you were a man.
Maybe we relate it. Alright, so for you there's major changes coming in and doing about your life, right? I feel, you know, although you're smiling and laughing, it's telling me that you've not had an easy time, especially in the past couple of months, alright? There's been a lot of loss thrown about you, there's been a lot of loss, and I feel as if you're choking up inside, alright? And so even though you look alright, well you don't, you're too old, but I mean, even though you look alright, obviously beauty's only skin deep, what I'm saying? But anyway, even though you look alright, it's telling me you're really choking up. So I feel as if my world's fell apart looking at this, you understand? And so that's what's coming in. So as your mum comes in for spirit, I know I was kidding you on earlier on about the phone call and all that, but I do feel that sometimes these things are a sign for spirit. So I feel that maybe your sign will be that the phones keep ringing, alright? You're a bit of a mammy's boy, I'm not saying you were her favourite, but she kind of says you were her favourite. Do you have sisters or a couple of sisters?
Yes.
3 sisters? Because she just says, between you and the sisters, you were my favourite. And I says, I find that hard to believe. She says, I never get a minute's fucking peace for him. And so she brings that in, you know. But your mum does love you. She says you've got her eyes. Obviously no the bloodshot, squinty ones. Anyway. So for you, there's lots of changes coming in about your work for the good. There's good money coming in about you, right? So as we go forward, there's good money coming in about you. But emotionally, I feel you're extremely distressed at times, alright? Because your mum comes in to give you a wee hug. And she says you don't always believe in what I do, but you'll shit yourself later on when she comes in for a visit, is what she says, alright? So I feel that you will see her in your dreams and that will be a really good comfort to you, alright? Now, there's a younger male coming in, and as he comes in, he tells me that life wasn't always easy for him either. Do you understand? He says as he comes in, he made it, maybe I had a wee hand in his own passing or something like that, but that's kind of what he brings me in. Do you understand that? And so he just says, I'm sorry, big man. I says, big man? I fucking hate him. And then he starts laughing as he comes in. But he is funny as fuck. Do you understand? He says only the handsome ones go first, so you'll be here for a long time yet then. In fact, go Tony. But anyway, he also says you're a good dad and a good brother. He calls you bro. So you're a good dad and a good brother, and he's somebody that will help you for the other side as well. Alright, so he brings that in. And anyway, I don't know if you paid for his funeral or had a hand in his funeral, but he says thanks. Alright? He says the whole tune turn out is what he brings in, and he just says You know, we all have our troubles, is kind of what he brings in for me. He also tells me it's his dad with him in spirit. Says I'm with my dad. So he brings in that. I'm with my dad and I'm with my uncle. And is there somebody, Frankie or Francis in spirit? You don't know? Okay. So he brings that in. I do think you have a wee boy, is what I think. And so that's what I think. And so he's laughing at me because he says, "Hey, you're quite right. I didn't think he had it in him either, to tell you the truth." Apparently so. So he's just laughing. But he says you have good memories. Oh, what the fuck? Did you and him put something in the canal? Didn't? You didn't?
Oh, I get it.
He's shown me you and him in the canal, and even though he's also shown me you putting things in the canal, and so you didn't like fire a motor into the canal or something like that. That was him. He says you're a fucking liar, you had a hole in it and all. And so whoever's car it was belonged to somebody you know. Whoever's car it was belonged to somebody you know. How the fuck did you ever get pregnant when he's this slow? Must have humped him one night and was drunk, fuck's sake. Anyway, he says whoever's car went in the canal, it was somebody's car that you knew the person who owned the car. And he says it wasn't just him, it was you too. So, digger. Anyway, brings in that. You're getting fucking flipped now, aren't you? Anyway, he's. Oh no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Well, maybe.
Brilliant.
Like, this is one other thing. Did you put something in somebody's fish tank? Did you? Are you sure? Are you telling the truth? Do you look as if you're deceiving lies?
Oh, you killed me. Liar.
You did, didn't you? He says it's the car's fuck all. Wait, I tell you about the fish tank. And I'm like, well, mate, hang about. I've got all right. I'm not in a hurry. I'm off this weekend. I'm going to Loch Lomond in my boat. So he says to me that you put, what is that? You put drinking something else in a fish tank. He says he filled it up and tried to get the fish drunk. He's like a dirty bastard. He says, I'm phoning RSPCA. He says, I'm like, mate, what are you doing? He says, that's my vodka, you fucking idiot. And you put the vodka into the fish tank or something. He wants his vodka back. That's what he says. But anyway, he says, your memory's shite since you're getting older, but his is alright. And so he brings that in. He also tells me there was a passing in December. Somebody died in December, like the week before Christmas. Never quite made Christmas is what somebody puts into my mind. Do you understand that? I feel it's another younger male. Okay. Remember I said it because it will come back like the 23rd of December. Okay, a younger man dies with a drugs overdose just before Christmas. Do you understand that? Okay. He shows me as if drugs have went straight to his head and killed him then. Do you understand somebody that passed like that? Who was that? Okay. I think he died when he was only 23, he says to me. I'll let you think about it, right? Because you didn't even know your wife was pregnant 5 years ago. But anyway, this man is somebody that's will be around you a lot, alright? And he says he's phoning the RSPCA because you murdered the fish. Thanks very much, Tony.